Hi friends, this is Mehmet Sheikh, and from past few videos I am working on developing a CRUD application using Zend Framework3. In my last video I had a discussion on how to remove public keyword from our URL so that we don't have to type public keywords just to get access to our index page for our application. Okay, so in this video I'll be discussing how to create database and then tables, and then I'll be creating few model files which are used for interacting with our database. Okay, so let's just first go to phpMyAdmin and create a database. Okay, so I have already created a database with a name called as ZF3, and now I'll be creating a table with a name as post, and then I will enter the number of columns as 4. Okay, I want columns like ID, then title, description, category. Okay, that's why I have mentioned number of columns as 4. So I'll just click on go. Okay, ID, and then title, description, and then category. Okay, all of these are of type varchar. Okay, now I want to make it as auto incremented and primary key. Okay, now save. Okay, now I will add few records into this table. I'll just go to insert. Okay, and then title as WordPress, and then I will take some record, some data. Okay, and then category CMS, and the second one is Magento. Just copy it, paste it here. Okay, e-commerce. Now I'll just click on go. Okay, so now I have created a database and then table, and I have stored few records in my table. Okay, so why I have stored these records, because when I'll be showing you how to display all the records which are present on database on this home page, so at that time it will be easier for me to get the records from the table and display it on our home page. Okay, so before that we have to create model files, and then we have to establish a connection with our database as well. Okay, so let's come here. Okay, now let's go to our module, which is post. Okay, and then inside source we need to create few folders. Let's click on new folder, model. Okay, and then we need one more folder with the name as form. Okay, inside model we need to create two files. I'd click on the model folder and then click on new file and then save it as post.php. Okay, and then one more file, save it as PostTable.php. So, okay, now click on save. Okay, now I have created two files. One is post.php and another one is PostTable.php. Okay, so both these files are used for interacting with our database. Okay, so like getting the records from the table, inserting the data, updating and deleting the data. Okay, so we will write all those codes inside all those functions to interact with the database inside these two files. Okay, so now let's let's come here, post. Okay, let's come here. Okay, this is our application. So let's come back to our post PHP, that namespace as post / model, and then class name post. Okay, and then I will create some properties, protected ID, just copy, title, description, and then category. Okay, public function get ID. Okay, so I will create some getters here, get ID, and then return this ID. Okay, copy. Okay, and here this should be title, and this one description, and the last one is category. Okay, now I have created my getter. Okay, now let's go to our PostTable.php file. Okay, name space post model, class post table, then use Zend DB. Okay, table gateway / table gateway / and then table gateway interface. Okay, now we need to create a property, so name called as table gateway. Okay, and then we need to create a constructor in which we will be passing this, creating a table gateway. Okay, and $this table gateway equals to table gateway. Okay, and then next is public function fetchAll. Okay, so this function I'm writing to get all the records from the database, from the table. Okay, so just few minutes back we had entered some records into the table, so this function is we are using to get all those records from the table gateway. Okay, and then select. Okay, so this table gateway helping us to select the data, to update the data, and delete the data, and perform some basic operations on the data. Okay, so this is the this we can call it as a database handler as well, because this table gateway is allowing us to interact with our database. Okay, now we need to go to our module, and then module, post, and then inside source we have one file called as module.php. okay, so we need to write some code inside module.php now. Okay, so this namespace is post. Okay, which is fine. Okay, we need to create a function, public function get service config, save it. Okay, let's create an array. Factories, okay, then model, post table, class, function, container. Okay, function to pass container into it, then table gateway, container get model host table gateway class, return new model host table, and then table gateway model host table gateway class, function and just pass this, then adapter container get adapter interface class, result prototype result set prototype, new result set, Okay, and then just copy result set prototype, set array object prototype new model post, and then return new table gateway post adapter null okay. Then let's check this. Okay, come here. Okay, we need to implements here, implements config provider interface, config provider interface. Okay, and then use Zend DB adapter, and then adapter interface, then use Zend DB table gateway, then table gateway, use Zend DB result set, use Zend module manager feature config provider interface. Okay, so now we have written this. Okay, and then to come further down, we need to create one more function, public function, get controller config. Okay, return okay, factories controller IndexController class function container. Okay, and then return new controller IndexController container get model post table. Okay, now let's refresh. Okay, so we are not getting any error. Okay, so we need to we have to go to our IndexController.php file. Okay, so here that's file. Okay, so we need to write here as well. Okay, so we need to create a constructor, public function construct. Okay, and then we need to create a property, protected table, copy paste to this constructor, and then this table. Okay, and now we need to we need to connect our database. Okay, so let's go to our config, and then inside autoload we have a file called as global.php. okay, here we need to write our database connection, db array. Okay, and then this one is driver, and dsn MySQL, db name, our database name is ZF3. Okay, see, this is our database name, ZF3. Okay, and then semicolon, host is localhost. Okay, and then username is root. Okay, and then password. I haven't set any password to my database, so I will just leave it as blank. Okay, now our database connection, we have set the database connections as well. Okay, next need to go back here, save it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's giving me an error as missing argument 1 construct called. Okay, on line 30. Okay, so we need to go to our module.config.php file. Okay, so module, and then config, and then okay, module.config.php file. Okay, so we need to remove this. Okay, and let's refresh. Okay, so now it's giving me an error as unable to resolve service post model table post to a factory. Are you certain you provided it or in configuration? Okay, 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 come here, post controller. Okay, L2 resolve service post model post table to a factory. Okay, post model post table. Post model post table. Okay, Zend table gateway. Okay, table gateway interface post model. Okay, and property table gateway. With this table gateway. Okay, fetchAll. Okay, okay, let's come here, post. Okay, define here. Okay, module. Okay, save it. Let's refresh. Okay, okay, let's come here, refresh. Okay, okay, let's write a function, public function, exchange array, okay, and then this ID, and to this we need to pass data ID. Okay, let's just copy this and change it as title, description, category. Just copy this, put it here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now it's returning me the title because I have written this for each loop inside my index action. Okay, so what this post what this 3-4 lines of code is doing is I'm calling or my table function fetchAll, which I have created inside my post table. See, fetchAll function is fetching all the data which is present inside our table post with the help of this table gateway handler, and it's returning from here. Okay, and the data which is returning from here is received inside this IndexController's index action. Okay, so here I am receiving it and I'm storing that information inside this posts. Okay, this posts variable contains the entire data. So now let's refresh. Okay, I'm getting the title as WordPress and Magento. Okay, so I hope you like this video. I hope you get some useful information out of this video. This video was a bit longer, lengthier video, so I will see you guys in my next video. So if you like this video, click on subscribe, like, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video where I'll be discussing how to display all the records on our home page or our index page. Okay, thanks for watching.